A popular model for coaching sessions is the GROW model. GROW is an acronym for goal, reality, options, and wrap-up. Goal is the point of the discussion, the topic you need to talk about, as well as the final outcome the person being coached would like to achieve. Reality is what the situation currently looks like. Options are alternative ways the person you're coaching could deal with the situation. And wrap-up is a summary of the conversation with the emphasis on what the person is going to do about the problem. During the discussion, the coach asks the individual being coached a series of questions to narrow down the focus of the problem, helps the individual come up with possible options, and then encourages the individual choose one of the options as a solution. People can find the right answers if they learn to focus on one problem at a time. But what often happens is that a problem gets lost in a cluster of problems and it becomes overwhelming. Here's an example. In this scenario, Ted is being coached by Judy.
Hi, Ted. Good to see you. So what's our mission for today?
Note that Judy is quickly getting to the goal of the coaching session.
Well, I'm having problems getting a presentation together. It's due soon, but there's a lot going on.
What's going on?
Judy is determining the present reality.
Well, I'm still waiting for some numbers from accounting so I can do that section. And I haven't been able to spend the time on it that I had hoped because I've been so busy. So really, I'm feeling rushed to get it done, and I'm a little nervous about speaking in front of the whole group.
Okay. You've named 3 issues. Not having information from accounting, not having enough time to work on it, and not being comfortable presenting for the group. Which one bothers you the most?
Note that Judy is narrowing Ted's focus so that he concentrates on one problem at a time.
Actually, not having enough time to work on it is my main concern. I'm afraid it will be substandard, and I'd hate to look like a fool in front of everyone.
Okay, so how do you think you can find more time?
Well, there are only so many hours in a day, and I haven't been able to stay late because of things going on at home.
Okay, so how do you think you could work more efficiently while you're here?
Here, Judy is encouraging Ted to think of options.
Well, I suppose I could take my laptop and work in the conference room for an hour here and there when I'm not in meetings. I don't think I would be missed if I only took an hour at a time. But that way I wouldn't be subject to interruptions with people coming in my office and the phone ringing. Or perhaps I could put a do not disturb sign on my door. But I think people would just ignore that. And anyway, it wouldn't stop the phone calls.
Anything else?
Maybe I could delegate a small section to Pete. Just, some of the background information. But I'm not sure I'd feel right about presenting it as my own if someone else did some of the work.
So what do you think you should do?
Here, Judy is wrapping up the discussion on this issue by having Ted articulate his proposed plan of action.
How about this? I'll sequester myself away from my office for periods of time so that I can work uninterrupted on the presentation. That seems like the best option, and I think that will give me the time that I need to get it done.
The coach's job is to help the employee focus on one problem at a time, think through the options, and decide on a solution. By keeping the GROW model in mind, your coaching conversations can go smoothly and help your employees find the solutions on their own.